everybody. How are you? This is Pamela from Pamela's Butterfly Life, and I told you I had a big surprise. On with me right now is my beautiful princess, Renee.
Hi.
The last time she was on with me, she was 17 years old. Now she is 20. Y'all know I keep a secret. There's been something I've been wanting to share over the last 2-3 weeks, but out of respect for my beautiful niecey Pooh, I decided to just be quiet. Okay, so now that we're on, and Renee, honey, is there anything that you would like to share with everyone?
I got married.
My beautiful Renee she's a married woman, baby. Do you want to share your beautiful ring with everybody?
I don't know. It's just I'm getting another one once we do our other thing. But
honey, well, you're a young bride, so I just want to say, why? Okay, can I share with them about your engagement? I'll share that, and then I'm gonna have a few questions I want to ask. Okay, so I had my Nova being this one weekend, right? Jamie says, "Mommy, come upstairs. It's important. It's about Renee." I said, "Okay." Of course, by me loving her so much, I automatically started I started to worry. Mm-hmm. And I said, wait a second. I come upstairs. My princess Renee showed me her proposal. Honey, well, I tell you, I'm going to share the video. Is it okay if I share the video of your proposal? I'm sitting here and bawling in tears. Mm-hmm. And you want to share about how beautiful the room and
it was absolutely gorgeous. I wasn't expecting it at all. It was so me. It was so me. Yeah, I don't even know how to really explain it, but it was so beautiful.
There was flowers and will you marry me?
Flowers, a will you marry me sign, balloons in every side of the room. The entire room was just decorated. It was amazing.
My heart. So I'm sitting here bawling. I said, Renee, let me tell you, baby, you deserve all the love and the beauty in the world. So this is she's a missus. So I'm going to tell her we're here just to share her beautiful union. What's your husband's name?
Timothy.
His name is Timothy. So I'm going to ask. I have to ask Renee a few questions. Okay, so Renee, you are a young bride. How has dating been before meeting your husband Timothy?
To be honest, it has been rough. Before meeting my husband Timothy, it was so many different trials and tribulations that I went through. Going through different portions and times of teenage years was just awful, honestly, because you're just learning how to navigate life in general. So navigating relationships was a little bit hard for me, and it was kind of hard to figure out what's real and what's fake with relationships, honestly. I would say it has helped, but it definitely was a rough thing. I don't know how to really
explain. Dating was it was just kind of tough.
Yeah.
Okay. In what ways did Timothy demonstrate that he was serious and intentional of courting you? How did he demonstrate that compared to?
I'll say even from day one, he showed just different ways of courting me, honestly. Even just being on the phone, just telling me how beautiful I am, taking me out on nice dates, taking me anywhere I want to go. I don't know. It's just everything. It could be just him thinking about me while I'm at work. Hey, I'm sending you food to your job. Or, hey, I want to go on a nice date. I want you to go pick something out and wear this to the date. Or just being intentional with his actions in general is really what...
His actions.
Yeah.
So he took action.
Yeah. He would take action in every situation.
And he was consistent?
Very.
Oh, my word. I love that, baby, because you deserve it. Okay. Were the signs? Okay. Were there any signs that he gave you during your dating and courting that he was serious about marriage in the near future? So now we talk about dating and how he was obviously intentional. Mm-hmm. He took you out to nice places. Mm-hmm. He was very thoughtful. But what was the shift, or was there any signs that he showed you that he was thinking about marriage in the near future?
So he and I have been talking about our future plan. I don't know if I should share. I don't know if I'm going to share.
No, you don't have to. No.
But we have a mutual dream, I guess you would say, a mutual vision of what we want our life to look like. And I will say, like, from the very beginning of us meeting each other, I would say, like, we just kind of clicked it all together and was like, okay, yeah, boom. And, see, I didn't lost the question.
No, we were talking about in terms of, you said that you had a mutual, like, plan.
Okay, yeah.
A future. Like, it was mutual. Like,
mutual,
you're
yes.
on the same page
and
about your future plans.
I would say that I noticed that he was, like, very serious once he started to get into, like, my family dynamic. Because I would say, like, even with past relationships, yes, my ex-boyfriends or, like, whoever I was talking to, a friend, whatever, they would be around my family, but not to a certain extent as Timothy was. Like, showing up to my grandmother's house or my aunt's house and just telling them, like, I got her, I need, like, I want to take care of her, like, don't even worry about it. That's when I knew, like, he was going to be the one.
No, that's what I was going to ask her too. Okay, this is how I knew it was getting serious. Okay, I remember she came at my place one day, and now, okay, so Renee, she moved out, right?
Yes, I moved out almost. It'll be a year in March.
Almost a year in March.
But I moved out over a year ago.
Okay, so so you know, like, say, honey, I remember I was over there one day. She said, Auntie, I'm getting tired of these bills saying my name. These adult bills. These bills are billing. So things were a little tight. And once she told me that Timothy stepped up and paid the rent, I'm like, oh, okay. So I thought that was kind of like, all right, go ahead, Timothy. And then she came over. She was like, oh yeah, he's all man. I'm like, all right. And then when she told me that Timothy told my sister Erica, my sister Honey Bunny, like, I appreciate you taking care of Renee this whole time, but now I want to take care of her. What did he say, baby?
Yep, he said that, and he repeated it back to me afterwards, and I'm like,
oh,
okay, that's a first. So that was one of the signs. I'm like, okay, yeah, he's dead serious. And what's some other things? Just him just taking action in general, taking accountability, taking action, just anything that I needed help with. He will not let me be stressed out in any way. Like, if there's anything that's holding, like, some weight on me or anything, he's always just there to remove the stress figure out a way to help. That's just always how he is.
My gosh, that's beautiful. So pretty much he was, as a man, now as a husband, your wife, he was there to obviously make your life easier, to take the stress off of you. Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay. What question? Where are we? We're on question. So I asked you, how did you know he was the one? So you said how he was the one. I said, honey, what wife qualities did you have to cultivate to prepare your heart for marriage? Even like,
So I would say that for a long time I've struggled with my spirituality, just because of, like, different dynamics. Because, like, I don't even know if we really want to get into this. Yeah. But growing up, just being in different backgrounds all throughout my life, because I wasn't always in Michigan, where we've always traveled, moved around. And church and God just really was kind of hard to navigate at the time, because we were just going through so many different things. And I feel like once I met Timothy, I just got right back into the swing of things. I feel like I definitely kind of lost that space. But once I reconnected with someone that wanted to see me succeed and wanted to see me do better, I think that's what kind of brought it back. And I would say just getting into the Word, going to Bible study, just doing our own Bible studies, talking to each other, speaking life into each other, speaking life into what we want, has really helped.
So are you saying that
bring me into, like, a woman of marriage? But I'm still figuring it out, because I'm 20. I still have a lot of room to improve. But I would say that the biggest thing would probably be bringing God into
your marriage.
Yes.
So you're saying, was he a leader in that way?
Yes, he led me back into my purpose, where I am supposed to be. And I will say, even before I met him, once I was just kind of figuring out what I really wanted to do, before me even taking on any relationships or anything, I always wanted to sit with God. I wanted to be this in the center. Like, I wanted to know everything. But life kind of got in the way, and that's the part I really didn't like. But once I started talking to Timothy, it was just like, wow. My God. Eyes open. Nope, this is not what I want.
Oh, princess, that's so lovely. So you're saying that because in a loving union, because it's such a spiritual connection. That's a commitment that you made with God. So
Yes.
it's God, man, woman, and child.
Yes.
So the fact that He was able to lead you in your courtship as well as now in your marriage, and you put God at the center of your marriage, and that separated Him too from your other boyfriend.
Yes.
Oh, honey, that's so lovely.
Yes.
So
Because
that's beautiful, baby.
the thing that I will say, even with other boys, like, just, I don't know. Just one thing that I do want to say that he did tell me even from the start of us talking was just like, you can be yourself. It's no reason for you to, fake the funk or anything, which I never have. Like, I'm always so like me. But it was just so genuine. Just meeting him in general was so genuine. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, he was just like, you can be you. I love you for you. Like, I don't care. Show me all your flaws. Show me what you're really like. I've never, just raw, just whatever. I've never ever experienced that with anybody I've ever talked to, ever. Like, just somebody so raw telling me, like, you can be you. You can do whatever. And I will support you in whatever you do, whatever you want to do, wherever you want to go, all of that. So I'll say that's something that I really, really love.
You know what? Speaking of that, so let me tell you about my princess Aunt Renee. So she is, this is our little actress. She's over the top, and you have a very, what can I say, like you're quiet. It's like she knows what she wants, and and it's okay to say that you're spoiled. She's spoiled, and she wants the best. And that's okay, but the fact is that He let you be who you are. Like, that's my princess.
Yes,
I'll make sure that she's taken care of.
Yes,
I love that. So taking that lead.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I think of this. Just the fact that you have God at the center of your union.
Yes, that's the only
that's
way.
That's the only way that it's going to work.
That's the only way it works.
I totally agree, 100%, baby. Honey, is there anyone in your life who helped or guided you in what to expect and what you deserve in a loving relationship and a marriage?
I would say my Auntie Pammy played a huge role in this. I would also say Auntie Erica, my auntie mom, played a huge part. I would say my mom, seeing my mom go through different things, played a huge part. I would say a lot of the female figures in my life played a huge part of like where I am today, just watching them go through life and give me advice and speak life into me and tell me, like, listen, you deserve nothing but greatness. You deserve everything that you think you want. Yeah. Everything that you put your mind to, you deserve. Mm-hmm. And I would say Auntie Pammy is one of like the main reasons, because anytime I talk to her, she's sending me podcasts. She's sending me different things. She's sending me text messages like, listen, you are the prize. You deserve, you do this, you do that. And for a long time, I will say, growing up, like, I went through a hard time. I had a situation happen where I was sexually assaulted by, like, one of my first boyfriends. Mm-hmm. And that definitely played a huge role in the way that I, like, just did everything, like, with relationships. It kind of took over. And I would say that was a place in a time where I was really, really far from God, I will say, because it's just like you go through a lot of different things and it just kind of brings you to a point in life where you just don't know. But I will say, like, after that, everybody's speaking life into me and just telling me, like, you're gonna find the one, you're gonna find what you're looking for, you're gonna get what you deserve. I think that was one of the things that really, really just opened my eyes to, like, okay, nope, don't settle for less. They don't want to buy you dinner? Oh well, somebody else will. They don't want to help you with something? Oh well, somebody else will. They don't want to open up your door, because Timothy opens up my door every single time I get in and out of the car. Just little stuff like that, like opening up the door, getting all of the bags or the groceries. I never touch groceries. Like different things like that. Just, I don't know. It's so many different things that I have learned from just listening to my Auntie Pammy, listening to everybody just say, like, oh no, you don't accept that. If he doesn't want to do it, go find someone else that will, or somebody else that wants to will find you. And I will say right now, Timothy found me. I was not looking at all. Timothy found me. I'll say that.
Okay. Do you want to share in terms of what have I guess what have I demonstrated in my, because I'm rotational dating for marriage. So what have I shared with you about my rotational dating and how I have pretty high standards with dating for marriage? What have you witnessed?
I would say, not to like put Auntie Pammy's business out there, but I would say Auntie Pammy, she's out here living. She goes on nice, lovely dates. But that does not mean that she's gonna settle for that. She's not settling for just anybody that's willing to take her on a nice date. She wants somebody that is going to put a ring on it and marry her and stand on everything, literally. And I would say,
can you share what happened with my one suitor?
Which one?
My one suitor that drove from a certain estate.
The one that drove all the way here to
drove 12 hours.
Didn't he take you on a date out here?
Yeah, love. So
I'm trying to think which auntie. So many different dates.
Okay, so I'm not trying to. The point is,
I'm thinking
what you think to be true was going to be a reality.
Mm-hmm.
So I had one suitor. He drove a 12 hours,
long distance.
Drove 12 hours, and he rented a hotel for 5 days and took me on several dates.
And he had his own hotel room. I love that.
Yes, and then he drove back, and then he did that. He did that again. My point is, what you think, what you know to be true, what you think you deserve is going to be, it's going to be
apparent. Yes, it's going to show.
Yeah. So my point is, I'm just really, really grateful to be in this space with Renee, my beautiful princess, and how she's just lovely. She's lovely and kind and smart and creative. And she's a lovely wife. And like I said, we're here just to continue to encourage you. Like I said, because, they're a young couple. And I told her, oh, honey, that's why I wanted to ask you, baby. What's the best advice, what was the best advice that was given to you and Timothy regarding your marriage?
I would say my Auntie Pammy gave me some really good advice a couple of days ago, actually. But it kind of stuck with me even before that because I've been reading a lot of my Bible lately about how the marriage is very sacred. So she said something to me like, protect your marriage, protect your husband. Not everything needs to be shared. And that's a very big thing for me because I agree. Not everything needs to be shared with everybody because that's number one. That's how drama spreads, number one. And number two, if you don't have any privacy and it's not really sacred, it's like everybody's in your marriage. So I would say that's one of the biggest things of advice I would say that I'm going to keep taking into consideration. Like I don't really want anybody like all in every little detail, but I would say that's kind of like one of the biggest things
to protect the marriage. And I told her, I'm not trying to say like if it's something
serious,
of course, but in terms of
little things
because
that you can keep private.
Because we take your energy and people. There's some people who are even in your circle who could be jealous of you and giving you kind of bad advice.
Yes.
So to protect your marriage because it is sacred between.
And I can say that firsthand. There's been so many different opinions from so many different people since we decided to get married at 20 and 22 years old. But I'd like to say we don't care about anybody's opinions because this is our life. So it's like
okay. So protect your marriage. Okay, now I'm going to say this. Okay, Renee, I don't know if you knew this. And this is something she knew. So I'm saying I'm rotational dating for marriage. Because I had really one main. I don't know if I told you this. And honestly, the way I move, I move in silence because like this until like I know that it's solidified. I don't say much. But since my niece got married, I'm gonna share this. Please don't let men waste your time. When a man knows, they know. They're pretty simple. I had this one gentleman. We were talking, like courting for like not even 2 months. He was like, "You're the one." He said, "What ring do you want?" We went ring shopping. My point is, I didn't tell you this. I don't know if I ever told anybody this. Because I mean, if it's not solidified, I don't really say much. So long story short, it didn't. I prayed about it. It didn't work out. I'm not gonna say why, but anyway, it didn't quite work out. But the point is, don't have anybody waste your time.
Right?
It's either you're the one or you're someone.
Yep.
When a man knows, baby, they know. They don't waste time.
They don't waste time at all.
Because they want to take you off the market. Because they're like, if I don't get her, honey, you're a hot commodity. Somebody else will quickly.
Yes, and that's something just a side note. Like even back then, talking to dudes, they would just be like, "Oh, well, if I'm not what you're looking for, or if I'm not enough for you, you can just go find someone that is doing what you want or doing what's better." Absolutely, I will.
Hello.
Because I'm not settling for something that I know that I'm worth more than. So that's something that everybody needs to take into consideration.
Baby,
if they're not, don't settle. If they're not willing to change, or if they're not willing to do what you want them to do, or if they're not willing to live up to your standards, or whatever the case may be, just move on. They'll find you.
Yes.
Love will find you.
Love will find you. So when you just almost like we don't like, almost like when your heart is prepared, but you're not stressing out about it. But you know, and I feel like this. And in this space right now, my lovely niece is married, and it's like she went through a lot to get here.
Yes.
And just I'm just to encourage you. You probably had to go through some dudes that did not deserve you. So just because it didn't work out with this one guy, second guy, third guy, baby, that's not a reflection on you. They're just not the one.
They're not the one. Yes.
That's all. You keep it moving. You know what you deserve. So you always think about what you would love and what you deserve. Because like I said, I'm not going to kind of get into it, but in this space now that my niece is married, I wouldn't be sitting here right now telling you that, oh yes, this one gentleman, I'm not gonna get into it, but honey, they fly. They will fly. They will drive.
They'll fly.
They're very intentional
Yes.
with what they want. Does not take long. I mean, just to spend that time and that money and the energy that goes behind that, you're worth it.
Yes.
All right, baby. What advice would you give to women, especially Black women, about marriage, putting yourself first, and knowing what you deserve? I think you but you can still find it up.
I would say, once again, about the marriage. Your marriage is sacred. I would say not everything needs to be shared with everybody, even if it's your auntie, your mom, your sisters, whatever, cousin, best friend, even your best friend. Not everything needs to be shared. Another thing, what was the other?
Oh, about putting yourself first.
Putting yourself first.
Know what you deserve, honey.
Yes. You should always put yourself first. You should put yourself first even before even thinking about getting married. Because that's one of the biggest things. You got to love yourself before you can love anybody else.
Amen.
That could be anything. Just showing yourself love. Even if that's going on a yoga date by yourself, or going out to eat by yourself. Amen. And just showing love to yourself, self-care to yourself. That's something that would help. Even if it's just reading your Bible at home, just taking time to yourself to just chill, taking a nice bath with a candle, or spending time with family or anything like that. I feel like that's a good thing also.
Yes.
What's the last one?
No, that's it, baby.
Oh, okay.
No, how about this? No, seriously, because how you treat yourself is going to be a reflection of how others will treat you.
Yes.
So once you really pour and love yourself, and it's going to be kind of hard, like I said, loving someone from an empty cup.
Yes.
So once you pour love into yourself and love yourself, it's an indication of how people will treat you.
Yes.
So all right. Mrs. Renee, Mrs. Mariah, thank you so much for being on with me. No, I'm so grateful just that she's here in this space, and just in her womanhood. This is just the beginning of a lovely. But she has her and my nephew. They have a strong family behind them.
Yes,
we're going to be
absolutely.
here to support them. This beautiful young couple. And I said, God is so good. I'm just really, really, really proud of her.
He's the greatest.
He's really a good young man.
Yes.
And we're so grateful for him. Now he's in our family. So my niece, y'all's married. She's a married woman. So thank you so much, for sharing your journey. Really had to be an encouragement for
others,
for Black women who are maybe in a space where they want to get married, or maybe they're not in the best marriage. Not saying they can't get better,
right?
Or maybe they're just in a space of wanting union, but God makes everything beautiful in His time.
Yes.
But just be intentional and just always put yourself first. All right, honey. What do I always say, baby? I'm gonna wrap this up. What do I always say, baby? Always put yourself first, and I believe that we are beautiful.
Oh yes. I thought you were about to say the other.
And deserve to be
in a healthy body.
In a healthy mind, body, and spirit. All right. I don't know if you want to share your last name. Is that too personal?
Oh
no, maybe
no.
Not.
It's not personal, but I mean
no, Mrs. Well, this is Mrs.
Bright.
I love y'all. All right, bye.